This is the only time to purchase plugins. So I created a list of Black Friday deals. Instruments, samples, effects, mixing, and mastering. The links will be in the description. Some of them are affiliate links, so if you find this video helpful and you feel like purchasing any of these plugins, be sure to come back to this video and use the link. Let's get into it. So the first place we're going to check out is nativeinstruments.com. They have a huge cyber season sale, 50% off their instruments, their effects, hardware deals, Richter bundles, iZotope deals. Most excitingly, 50% off their virtual instruments, effects. You got a guitar rig, you have Alicia's keys. Section percussionist is one of my favorite go-to percussion instruments with Native Instruments Complete. Down here I noticed there is a huge discount off one of my favorite effects called Stutter Effect. $29 in Essential Effects plugin. Native Instruments is giving $100 off their Machine Micro, the Machine, and Machine Plus. It does come with Machine Free software and Machine Central. All of it's included. They even have special offers on their keyboards and Complete 15 bundled together. Next up is Plugin Boutique. They have a lot of cool bundle deals, a lot of different instruments. First starting off the Rhodes V8 Pro, 60% off, now at $119.95. Was $300, a huge deal. Probably one of the best Rhodes virtual instruments you can get your hands on. Is literally the Rhodes VST. But if you're on a budget, there's a 55% off Lounge Lizard, which is also a electric piano keyboard at $89. Check out what it sounds like. Soulful. Can't go wrong with the Lounge Lizard. For the first time ever, the V Collection has a discount. This is one of my favorite go-to collections of sounds by Arturia. It is now $2.99. It was $5.99. There's analog synths, digital synth samplers, keyboards, organs, acoustic and electric pianos. I love the V Collection's version of the Jupiter or the Juno. Crazy, hold on. Just instant inspiration. Picking a preset from the collection, you can instantly start making some cool beats with this. Next is something I currently want to get my hands on. It's the Korg Collection 5, 30% off at $2.99. Was at $4.99, but this collection here, the reason why I want to get my hands on it, they have the micro Korg, the Kaoss Pad. What? To be able to have the Triton all in one collection, this is something I got to get my hands on. Definitely something you should get your hands on as well. So the next collection is a little bit more affordable and also a little bit slept on. I haven't used this until recently. This is the Bloom bundle. It's $99. It was at $199. But let me show you guys one of the VSTs that is in this bundle. Is crazy. It's called the Bloom Palette. Oh my gosh, it's basically like Foley sounds in a VST. As you can hear, it's like a bunch of random sounds. I can use this button to randomize it. You can go to edit to actually see what's being played on each key. But the coolest part I found was going here and seeing the different options. Ooh. I can drag it down to my key, drum, texture. If I want to replace this with that, drag it here and hit edit to view it. As you can see, it's in reverse mode. So I have the ability to control the parameters of the actual sound and make it my own. You have different options from experimental to melodic to percussive to textures. This is really like a good VST to add different elements to your song to make it your own. I'm feeling this. Have you tried this out? If not, you should definitely get the bundle because you can get 5 of these different VSTs for $99. So the next instrument is SubLab. It's an 808 bass instrument. It's only $10, y'all. If you don't have this and you're looking for your 808 sounds, this is literally what you need to get. You got a bunch of presets. You can craft and $10. So another dope instrument plugin to get in your collection is Addictive Drums. I didn't realize they had Addictive Drums too. I have the original Addictive Drums. but essentially it's like a drummer in your VST. There's 50% off right now. We have the different collections: beats and breaks, classic rock, heavy rock. Got your metal collection, jazz collection, got your percussion collection, soul and R&B. All of it's 50% off. But if you're on a budget, another VST that I just discovered is called Legend by UJam. It's only $19. It was going for $100 when I downloaded this. Really good drums. Let me show you. Off the bat, they give us intro drums, and then we have fills, and we have endings, and a breakdown. But then we have individual drum sounds. I could change the drum kit. Woo! You can change the parameters. Let's see. Change what type of kick. We got different presets. Yeah, this is really good. $19. You're welcome. So the next list of deals have to do with samples. If you're looking for some samples, head over to noquantize.com. There's 50% off the Dusty Drums, the hip hop Adlibs, which is basically one shots of vocals that you can add to your hip hop songs. And also 50% off the Melodic Mirage, which is dreamy Rhodes and guitar samples by Gregory David. Right now you can get it for only $15. So the next deal was also slept on by me a long time ago. This was a free app apparently. Now it's $29. Originally it's supposed to be $79. This is the Cosmos Sample Finder. This is an app that goes on your computer and it organizes your samples for you. It kind of acts as your own splice library where you can search for your own samples. So the next plugin is called XO by XLN Audio. I think this is one of my next favorite plugins because this allows you to choose random sounds in your library and it creates a drum pattern for you. And you can export it into your project or use it for creating your own drum packs. So for an example, I have these items selected. They're all represented here. So this is the pattern that it currently has. If I hit edit, I could change the preset. Ooh. Let's see. Add these parameters. Woo! Woo! I could change the velocity going up and down. I'm gonna hit this share button. I get the option to export the MIDI, export the wave, export the individual waves of the individual tracks if I want to. As you can see, it stems it out for me. Let's go! I could just drag it on over here, baby. Come back over here. Let's grab the whole wave file here. Drop it. Oh my gosh. The one thing I did notice is that Plugin Boutique doesn't just have plugins. They have a lot of cool stuff. One of them being sound packs. I found a sample pack called Sampled Soul, only $9.20. A bunch of royalty-free samples that you can use on your beats, keep you inspired, keep you going. Now let's go over some cool effects. So we have the classic RC20 retro color, which is the go-to effect for most music producers. I highly recommend this. Is 50% off. It's at $49, usually at $99. Let me show you what it sounds like. So I have this loop from Melodic Mirage, the sound pack that's at noquantize.com. This is with RC20. This is without it. Dry. You have tons of presets. Gonna mess around with the parameters, turn some on, some space. have another big deal with around 49, 50% off. Portal by Output. It's at $75. Another dope plugin with effects. One of the best collections, honestly, one of my first collections of any bundle that I've ever purchased was the Soundtoys bundle. Right now it's at $199. Usually is $4.99. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite plugins that's in this bundle. It's called Little Alter Boy. It's a voice modulation plugin. Allows you to change the format or pitch of vocals. So we have the one shots from the hip hop Adlibs Volume 1 at noquantize.com. Haha. So if I want that really deep, if I want that high pitch, I can go up. This is my go-to app to do that with any vocals. The next bundle deal, which I think is amazing, is the OneKnob series bundle deal. It's at $79. I like this particular wave package because OneKnobs is literally just one knob that you just press and it does one thing. It's super easy. Let me give you an example. So the same loop before, I have OneKnob pumper. Gives you that side chain effect. Can intensify it. Just with one knob, can back off of it. This series has one knob brighter, one knob fatter, a filter, pressure, louder, driver, pumper, and weather. The next dope plugin effect that I would suggest getting on Black Friday is Transit 2. I have Transit 1. Freaking amazing. It's like a bunch of cool effects in one plugin. Right now it's $79. Usually would go for $129. Now this is one of the best bundle deals. I would highly get this right now. Digitalis and SketchCassette 2 bundle for $36, which would normally go for $54. I'm gonna show you what they sound like. So I'm gonna play this sample from Melodic Mirage, the sound pack from noquantize.com. I'm gonna turn on Digitalis. It's like this. Ooh, that's so nice. Just preset, just going through the presets. Very dreamy. Woo! Yeah. That's all I'm telling you. You should be getting it. You should get it. And then, of course, we got the SketchCassette number 2. You can choose what kind of cassette. Some saturation. The next effect is called Kaoss Pad. Like I said, this was in the Korg bundle pack earlier. You can get it separately for $99. Usually it's $149. And then we have Knock, one of the best plugins. You definitely need to have this in your collection. This is something you add to your drums. It just makes it sound so much better. Right now it says it's $69. Normally it's $149 straight from plugins@knock.com. Let me show you an example. So I got this drum loop from Dusty Drums Volume 1 from noquantize.com. Crazy. The next bundle of effects is from Good Hertz. They have a 10-year anniversary sale going on. 37% off all of their plugins. And you can also bundle here at the bottom. You can buy 3, 4, 5 and get an additional savings. But the Volt compressor is one of the best compressors out there. The Wow Control is one of my favorites. The Metaverb is a really good reverb. They keep coming out with really dope plugins. I haven't checked out the newest ones, but I know they're fire. So next is mixing and mastering. I'm gonna speed through this round because there's a lot of really dope deals to get. Right now, FabFilter has 24% off all of their products here on Plugin Boutique. My favorite go-to is the Pro Q, the Pro L. The Pro Q is the EQ, the Pro L is the limiter. I use that on mastering. They do have bundle deals, like the FabFilter mixing bundle deal, 25% off. They have the creative bundle deal. They have the mastering bundle deal. Just figure out which one works best for you. Look at the description. But they have one with everything, the total bundle deal. It is $727, but usually it's $969. But you're gonna get everything that you need. Next is VocAlign 6 Pro. This plugin is really helpful when you're comping vocals and you want your vocals to align, like if you're recording vocal stacks. Normally it's $349. Today it's $209. Very essential if you're recording vocals. Now, Waves, we all know Waves always has really good Black Friday deals. 92% off their bundle deals. This is normally $3,999. Whoa! So you can get it for $309. It's a really good deal. Check out this long list of plugins that you get everything. You would not need any more mixing plugins if you could get this bundle. But they have the Horizon bundle, the Platinum bundle. They also have their Waves Tune Real Time, which is their version of Auto Tunes. $39, y'all. Now the next collection of plugins for mixing and mastering. Crazy UAD. You got 83% off, 80% off, 77% off, 92% off. So I have this UAD Signature Edition version 2. But let me tell you something. Last year I had purchased just one of the plugins that's in this 56 plugin bundle. And that one plugin cost this amount. I wish I could turn the hands of time and go back, use that $300 and get the 56. But I'm letting you know now, you don't have to just pay for one plugin. You can get the bundle deal, trust me. This was it, the solid state bus compressor. This is the SSL 4000 G bus compressor, which is the emulation of the SSL compressor on the consoles. Like I said, last year I spent $300 on this plugin, but you can get all these plugins for that price. One of the coolest things with this bundle not only comes with plugins, it does come with some instruments like this organ. So this bundle has this new plugin called Top Line Vocal Suite. It has literally everything you need. Vocal tuning, it's got the EQ, you got the compressor, you got your reverb, your delay. Everything is emulated from analog gear. There's also this new plugin called Top Line Key Finder. It listens to your project and it finds the key and scale of your project so you can put it into the vocal suite for the tuner. Next up is the Black Box Analog Design. This is one of the best saturations you can ever buy. It's only $25 right now. Normally it's $249 and I really recommend getting this. Next is the Vision Pro 4X. This is the Spectral Analyst. Allows you to analyze your waveforms, your frequencies. So let's check it out. I have these chords. As you can see at the bottom, it tells me what frequency it is, what key it's in, the volume. Over here gives me some of the same information, the frequency range of this entire sample, which is really good for mixing. I can actually scope out what I don't need. And additionally, let's see if this plugin allows me to see the OneKnob pumper that we had added on earlier to see if it actually shows up here. As you can see, the waveform is dipping down. You can kind of see how it's affecting the waveform. Ooh, look, it's cutting out completely. Next up is Smooth Operator, which is the dynamic processor by Baby Audio. Right now it's $39, which is normally $100. Next up is one of the best EQs out in the game. It's called Mäag Audio EQ4. Right now it's $25, y'all. Normally it's $229. I would definitely cop this. Really good for vocals. Next, we have some mastering tools. We have iZotope. Amazing deals from 85% off from the Total Balance Control 2. We got the Vocal Synth 2, 85% off as well. One of the best mastering plugins out right now is called the God Particle. I got this last year. You guys want to get this deal. It's $79. Normally it's $119. You just drop it on your master track and then it just does magic. This is one of the last but goodies. Don't sleep on this deal. This is a standard clip. This is one of the most important things I put in my master track. It's $25 just by itself. They do have a little bundle deal. I would just get it by itself. This is something that I have to use, like the SSL compressor, the standard clip, the FabFilter collection. Those are the things I use to master and mix. But that was my list of plugins that you need to purchase right now. This is the only time, it's only appropriate. Don't tell your wife, let her know in January when it's too late, and get what you need. Most of these plugins I use on a daily basis. They've improved my production, and I just got some new ones. I'm very excited about it. Drop in the comments what plugins that you're purchasing this Black Friday. What did you get? Share with everybody, because I want to know. If you find this video helpful, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and shout outs to my Patreons for supporting your girl. If you want early access to videos, to my music, or if you just want to support me, make sure you sign up for my Patreon. Until next time, peace.